The best pizza in Seattle. I've been a professional cook in Seattle for over 10 years, and I want to take you around to some of my favorite pizza spots because it's Pie Day, so happy Pie Day. And for some reason, Seattle was ranked #1 city in the US for the best pizza. Now, this might not be all my favorite spots, so let me know which ones I missed and I'll try to get to it in the next video.
So a few months back, I saw that Seattle was ranked USA's top pizza city. I think that is completely bonkers, and we obviously can't be listening to the articles, but it's a beautiful day in Seattle nonetheless, and I want to go check out some pizza spots, and I'm beginning to learn there are a lot of pizza spots. This video is jam-packed with them, and I still have more that I want to hit, so we're gonna have to probably do a part 2. This spot I've been going to for almost a decade now, and it's gonna surprise you because it is in a very unexpected spot. It is in Post Alley, right behind the gum wall, and it's called Alibi Room. They've been around for a very long time, and they do a really nice Neapolitan style pizza. For me, I love the mushroom fungi pizza. Now, even during the daytime, it's a very dark, cozy atmosphere. And if you go further down, there's another bar. I don't know if it's still open because I used to go before Rona to this bar. It was pretty pumping back then. But anyways, pizzas are really good. They have a happy hour where you could actually get a plate-sized pie for I think like 10 bucks. It's not bad to split between 2 people. Look at that, good amount of mushrooms on there. That's what I remember. Very shroomy. In your face mushroom. That's what I want. This one reminds me of the Serious Pie that I worked at. It's that same style. It has like a crunch to it, like a really good crunch. It's a very light crust, and they also do make their doughs daily here, so you can tell like it's really fresh. I might be wrong, but we did this at Serious Pie. I think I remember them doing it here with the mushroom in particular. They'll do in-season mushrooms like chanterelles and stuff like that. When you get to the crust part of it, it's like very airy, but still has a crunch. This is so good. Nothing much more to say about it. It's a really well done pie, and this has been one of my favorite ones since I've discovered it like a decade ago. Down the street from Alibi Room, I'm leaving to go get another slice because right down the alley is Post Alley Pizza, and this is one that I've been told to go to for a long time now. I just went for the sandwich. If you didn't see the sandwich video, check that out. Their sandwiches crush, but I've heard that their slices are incredible here, so I can't wait to try their slice. I gotta show you a full body shot right now because look at that. That is perfect. That is the nicest slice I've seen in Seattle, I gotta be honest. That looks really good. Okay, let's try it. Post Alley Pizza. My God, that was all crunch. And it also has airiness too, that makes sense. That is so good. What even is going on here? Do you hear that? Wow, this is insane. This is my favorite one now.
Really? More so than hot.
This is so good. This is great. The crunch, the airiness, the char, like the fresh oregano on top. This is great. I'm getting fresh oregano. The cupped roni. This is a perfect slice. Okay, I'm not gonna be that person, but I'm gonna be that person. Like, I've had tons of slices in New York, stayed in there for weeks at a time, and I lived off of slices there. And honestly, this beats that. This beats any slice I've had on the East Coast. Very bold statement, but it's true. That's a fact. There's no sogginess. There's like, it's a good amount of sauce too, which I like. This is an all-around perfect slice. This is my kind of slice. And now I'm gonna say this is my favorite in the whole damn city. This is the best.
It is.
Yeah.
The fact, like, I just started working here because I'm a server and a bartender.
This is the best slice I've had though.
It really
in
was.
Seattle.
The first time I tried a slice, I used to work in Pioneer Square, and it's
Yeah.
saturated with shitty pizza. So I was kind of over it, and I was like, oh no, whatever. I guess I'll have a slice. And I took a bite, and it like stopped me.
Yeah, I mean, and the people that work here are freaking awesome. So This place is A plus, A plus. Definitely come to the Post Alley Pizza. What time are they open? They're open Monday through Friday, 11 to 6, Saturday, 12 to 6, Sundays they're closed. So there you go, Post Alley Pizza. Right behind me is called Spark Pizza, and this is in Redmond. I've actually been meaning to come here for over a year now because everyone's been telling me to come check this spot out. It's just always packed, which is why I don't come. It's actually packed right now, so I'm gonna take my box to go. Now, I didn't know this was a thing, but there's like a pizza.com awards or something, and they got 31st place out of 100 pizzerias in the country or something like that. So they're number 31 on the list and best pizza in the country, if that tells you anything. And this is actually what I think is a really good pie. Neapolitan style, that is. All right, just got my za and I'm in the parking lot because it's super packed. So keep that in mind. If you're in this Redmond neighborhood, this is the only Neapolitan pizza spot it looks like, and it's super packed. All right, just seeing it for the first time. That is a good looking pie. All right, there's the Roni Slice Spark Pizza. It's really, really floppy. That's nice. It's really thin. It's like, it's got like a chew to it. It reminds me, if you know, in Texas, Peter Piper pizza. It reminds me of that. I like it. You like it? It's good. They've got a good char on it. It's got like a really nice chew. It's not like super doughy. It's very floppy, but sometimes I like that. There's nothing wrong with this slice. The bread itself has like sort of almost like a sourness to it. I wonder if they ferment their dough quite a bit. Really nice char on the crust there. I love when places use the pepperoni cups, you know? They just have like a really satisfying texture to it. It just holds all that pizza grease that you want so much. I'm starting to think maybe Seattle is a very Neapolitan heavy city because there's quite a bit of Neapolitan places that I know of. Nothing more to say about it. I mean, this one is a good slice if you happen to be in the Redmond area. Will I say that like it's worth going all the way out to Redmond? Honestly, if you're in the area, yeah, it's good, but there are other places like in the Seattle area that are quite up to par with this. Not saying that's not worth it. I'm just saying I'm going to show you other places in case you're not in the Redmond area, but this one is pretty solid. It only makes sense to get ice cream with pizza, right? So pizza and ice cream for this location. And just across the street from the Spark Pizza is my favorite Molly Moons in all of Seattle. I've been to quite a bit of Molly Moons. I forget how many there are. There's like probably 4 or 5. But this one is my favorite location just because it's so large, yet it's so intimate. All the other locations are usually like very packed and tiny and like it's not very comfortable to sit in. This one's in a nice little neighborhood in Redmond, very walkable. It's very cute if you're into cute stuff like that. But this is always my standard flavor that I get. A scoop of the strawberry ice cream with the candied hazelnuts. Solid. They just have the best strawberry ice cream here. When you do it with the candied hazelnut combo, it just kind of feels like, I don't know if you guys ever had like those strawberry cake popsicle situations with like all the little dots. Kind of reminds me of that. It's super good. All in all, Spark Pizza, I thought it was a solid slice. And Redmond, don't sleep on Redmond. It's actually a pretty fun location to walk around. They got the Redmond Town Center. They've got a really good 2-story H-Mart. Lots of good Korean food out here. And they're gonna open up the Redmond Link light rail soon. So you're gonna be able to get there from downtown Bellevue, and then soon this year from downtown Seattle. So that's gonna be pretty rad. Skip the traffic and get here on the light rail. Okay, guys, I have a confession. I'm a fraud, okay? I've had this in my home for a while, and I've actually never had a slice of Costco pizza. Now, I grew up with Sam's Club. In Texas, we have Sam's Club, so I've had Sam's Club pizza. I don't know if it's the same, but I gotta go try this now. Okay, here we are. We finally made it. The parking lot is hectic. The weather is fine. There is crowds everywhere. There are people hustling and bustling on a Thursday in the afternoon. This place is freaking packed. But we came here for the slice. But this is the original one. This one has the wall where it all started. This is the original Costco. If you didn't know, Costco started in Seattle. This one is in downtown Seattle. We've got the wall here, the whole like plaque with the shrine and the stuff going on. And I came here just to try the slice because I've never had the slice at Costco and it has a cult following. I gotta try it. I'm not expecting it to be groundbreaking stuff. Okay, here it is. I grew up on the Sam's Club stuff. I never had this Costco one, but it looks exactly the same. It's just like a trashy 7-Eleven style pizza. It looks just like it. It's like thick, fluffy, very floppy. I mean, what do you expect? It's good. It is what it is. I don't really have anything else to say about it. It is what it is. It's not like amazing. You get it when you come to the Costco and you push your cart with the big crowds and you get your giant, what do you get here? Giant portions of what?
Anything.
Giant portions of anything. I grew up having the hot dogs. My mom would get the hot dogs from Sam's Club and we would sneak them into the movie theater. She would put them in a popcorn bag. That's how we sneak in the hot dogs, but they look the same here too. All right, that's enough of this. I wasn't expecting to love the Costco pizza, but look, man, like you might love it. I just don't. And the goal of the channel is not to like, I just want to reiterate that I am not like some sort of food raider. That's not the goal of this channel. I'm just showing you guys places that I've been and then places that you guys are showing me and then places that I like. To be honest, I'm not going to really showcase a place if I don't like it. I'm just not going to say anything and that's that. But that's the whole goal with this. And I just saw today the channel reached 20,000 of you guys. So that's pretty cool that there's a lot of people in Seattle really interested in this topic. But even like Mark at the Costco, he said he's been following the main channel since I lived in Spokane, which is like back in Rona days. Okay, this next location I'm coming to because my buddy Ryan at the Fish Guys, he told me I need to check it out. He's never steered me wrong. He told me to go to Post Alley Pizza. Which one do we have to try? Italian Family?
Italian Family Pizza Kitchen.
Italian Family Pizza Kitchen, okay. Which is not my favorite one. So this location is called Italian Family Pizza. And they're known for their large portions. Like you can get a big box, family style, it's in the name. And this one kind of reminds me of like that mall style pizza. You can also get it by the slice. Keep in mind, if you're getting it by the slice, it's only to go, and they have a to go window that he says opens during the summertime. The atmosphere though is really cool. It kind of reminds me of like old school Italian, like Buca di Beppo kind of place. It looks really fun with the checker tablecloths and everything. Very family style place. I mean, it's in the name. Enjoy your delicious moments pizza slice. I've never seen a slice box just like this. They got a box just for your slice. But that's the Italian Family Mart pizza. It honestly kind of reminds me of like the mall pizza, if you know what I'm talking about. It reminds me of mall pizza. It just looks just like that from my childhood. Very, very floppy if you're into that kind of thing. Very floppy pizza. Okay. It's saucy too, which I like. Honestly, it kind of reminds me of just like a cheesy breadstick. This is very, very saucy. See that?
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's a camera.
What the?
Yeah,
I need camera.
pretty cool, right?
That is hit.
This pizza's hidden right now. Have you ever had this?
Oh yeah.
This is good. Yeah. Take care, man.
Yeah, you as well. Hey, you wouldn't buy a can for $1 when you.
Sorry, I don't have cash.
All right.
I get you a pizza slice if you want.
No.
Well, have a nice day, sir.
You as well. Good.
I like how saucy it is. It reminds me of like that nostalgic mall pizza. It's really good. Okay, so overall, I think it was a solid slice. Now, is this my top? Probably not, because I'm more of like crispy guy. But if you're into that like floppy, you know what? Honestly, it reminds me of drunk pizza. That's what it reminds me of. It's just, you know, ooey, gooey, floppy, cheesy, super saucy, dripping all over your face kind of pizza. It's really good drunk pizza. That's what it is. This is very addicting. I can see the hype now. I've never thought of making a jelly milk for a beverage. I didn't get the jelly coffee because I'm kind of sensitive to caffeine during the daytime, but That is a texture that I love. Honestly, this is one of the best ojisas I've ever had. This next location I used to order weekly because I used to live in the delivery vicinity here in Capitol Hill. And you might know what I'm talking about if I say Capitol Hill. It's Hot Mama's Pizza. It's gotta be Hot Mama's Pizza. This is the one to be at. They've been here since 1995, so they've been serving the community for like, how long is that? 3 decades, 30 years or something like that? That's crazy. Anyways, as you know, Back to the Future, if they went back to 1955, it's kind of like the equivalent of going back to 1995 today. It's kind of weird. I was just seeing that today. Beyond the point, Hot Mama's Pizza, been coming here for years, mainly for the pesto pizza and the house special. But the pesto pizza is a very special item, but I love that their slices are so well done. Like it's got like basically no flop. It's got a good crunch, good airiness to it. And they've got this really good walk-up vibe. Look at that. Perfect. Just stands up on its own. That's what I like. This is one of my favorite slices in the whole city. The pesto pizza. There's nothing like this. It's got enough of zing to it, enough of the crunch. It's got airiness. Perfect crust. I think pesto on pizza, it's such a Seattle thing. I've never seen this done anywhere else, like an emerald green pesto pizza. It's got that zing, it's got a bite to it, and it's one of my favorite flavors that I can only find here. But not only that, their pizza's just so well done here. I love the crust, I love the airiness. I love the way they cook it off, just like New York style. It's such a solid spot. I don't know if they're open till 2 a.m. anymore, ever since Rona. The inside used to be open to public, but now it's just walk up only. They've got these benches here, which is cool too, but their hours might have changed. I think they close at 11 or midnight. I'm not sure. You'll have to check that out. Nothing more to say about it. It's one of my perfect Seattle slices of pizza. Okay, that's basically it. This has been my favorite spot to go to for years for a slice. Now I gotta say probably my favorite spot is Post Alley Pizza, but still love coming here for a slice, especially late at night. If you're in the area, it's a must. Okay, this next spot, I am in a mall. And you can get this place next to a Wetzel's Pretzels or a Cinnabon. I'm eating mine in a Nordstrom dining area, but that's beyond the point. This place is called Moto Pizza. They got super popular back in 2020, 2021 time, to the point where they had a waiting list to get their pizza. They were at the stadium, I think it was the baseball stadium, and that's the only place you were able to get their pizza. But now they're open in, I think, like 3 or 4 locations around the city. This one's in the Bellevue Mall. They were even ranked like 41 out of 100 pizzerias in the US under Yelp. That's beyond the point though. I freaking hate Yelp, and many other cooks do too. But I need to try it because everyone's talked it up and I've heard many good things about it. It looks like a solid slice. Okay, the Moto Pizza, long awaited for me. And look, this is probably the prettiest box I've ever seen for a pizza. It looks like one of those influencer product unboxings. It's so pretty. Now, I mean, maybe that's why they're so loved, is the packaging, who knows? So it looks like it's all edge. Everyone's gonna get all edge, which is the beauty of it. It looks like maybe this is their signature, which is one rectangle, so you're getting all edge. We got the kissed. Oh yeah. That's got the crunch. Their sauce has a real good kick to it too. And they also put a drizzle of spicy honey on this slice. Really balances out. It's really good. It doesn't feel like it's too dense. You know? Like most pizzas like this feel really bready, but this has an airiness to it. I love the sauce. They kind of just top it with sauce. They say sauce is on the side. I think that means they're just topping it with the sauce. And this way, it just turns out to be really saucy. This definitely reminds me of breadsticks from Pizza Hut. No hate, it's still delicious. I grew up on that stuff. My mom was a waitress at Pizza Hut. I mean, all in all, delicious slice, mayo pie. Yeah, I could stand behind that. Moto Pizza, I would highly recommend this. It's really good if you're looking for this Detroit style, which there's not many of them in the city. My buddy actually just closed down his spot called Kobo. But other than that, I can't think of any Detroit style pizzas. If you guys know of any, let me know so I can go check them out. Okay, this next location right across the street from a Zeke's Pizza. It's a take-home box place because it's just that good. It's called Windy City Pies. Now, Windy City Pies, it's in Finney Ridge area, and it was started by a software engineer at Amazon. He started selling pizzas from his apartment in Capitol Hill. It's a pretty wild story. And this location also, thanks to the commenter Julian, OMG Julian, for mentioning it, saying it's a friend of theirs, Dave, and it sounds like a really great spot, so I had to come check it out. And to be honest, this is a type of pizza I've been craving for a long time, tavern style Chicago. They also make a deep dish here, but it's a very nice, cozy spot. You can get your own like you could choose the toppings. They have many types of toppings here, but I'm here for the tavern style, super thin, crispy crust. I had it in Chicago once, and I've been craving it ever since, and I'm really hoping that this place is solid. Okay, here we have the Starkness pizza. It's got the mushroom, roni, and then I got a side of giardiniera, because giardiniera is a must with the tavern style pizza. Just look at how thin and crispy that looks. My gosh, I can't wait. This is what I love about tavern style pizza. It's just got such a thin crust. It's very light, very nice, perfect char. This is really, really good. I really love the sauce. The sauce has a nice deepness to it. It's got like a good zing in the cup roni, little roni cups. Perfect. I'm gonna put some of that giardiniera all over there. Their giardiniera is really nice too. Wow, their giardiniera has some heat to it. This is something I've been craving for a while. This cracker thin tavern crust. It's so good. I prefer this over the deep dish. I think I do like this more than the one we had in Chicago. It's I forgot the name of the one in Chicago. It's the one that Dave Portnoy went to, and it's a tavern style. If you guys know which one, let me know. But this is easily probably like one of my top places in Seattle now for pizza. Doesn't get any better than this. I highly suggest you try out this style if you haven't before. It's so freaking delicious. But not only that, like the sauce is really good. It's like a really addicting, zingy sauce. It's not like your standard super sweet pizza sauce. It's got a really good kick to it. A little pep in your step. It's good. Look at me, I'm already in on my fifth square. Now, would I say you have to come out here, you gotta come to Finney Ridge and try this place? I think 100%, that's definitely a possibility. You should probably do that. It's definitely my top now. This is a must. Okay, that place was pretty solid. On the way to the next spot, but I got message of something that really annoyed me, guys. Look, I want to just make it clear. I'm not like a food raider or anything. I'm just an industry cook from Seattle, and I'm not here to like tell you this is a 10 out of 10 and go here and I'm getting paid or anything. I'm not getting paid. But I got pressed because there was a restaurant, like a local one actually, that I've been to, and they hit me up. They're like, hey, there's a TikToker that reached out and they're saying they'll come review our food, and they're asking for between 7 to 10 grand or 13 grand, which is insane because for one, it's a small mom and pop shop. You can't expect that. And two, like how can you trust someone's review if they're getting paid, especially that much money? That's beyond me. That's crazy. I don't know. What do you guys think about that? I mean, I just think that's kind of wild. I'm not like trying to rate food or anything. I just want to show you guys spots that I like, and then you guys are helping me discover spots that I love. So this is great. But either way, like, what do you guys want to see more of? Do you guys want to see me cook on this channel? Because I did do a little video on this channel before this video about making something from the Asian grocery store. I think I made a General Tso beef. Yeah, I made a General Tso beef. That's what I did. Not too many of you guys saw it, but I don't know. I kind of enjoyed cooking in that casual sense on this page. If you want to see more of it, just let me know what I should cook. Maybe Seattle-based foods. On to the next pizza place. This spot is in Capitol Hill, and if you think of Capitol Hill as a Seattleite, you're automatically gonna go to Big Mario's. Big Mario's, it's the spot that's serving the late night drunks right next to the street meat on Pine Street? I think it's Pike Street. And yeah, there's multiple locations though. Queen Anne location's nice, sit down, more quiet. I really love the Vashon Island location because it's also connected to a coffee shop, which is pretty rad. But this is your standard grab and go slice New York style pizza. It's nothing like really crazy about it. They just do it all really well. The Roni, the standard, the classic, this is like what I would say the Joe's of Seattle. It's just like your typical foldable New York style pizza. Classic. All right, what were you saying? The undercarriage?
Undercarriage.
The undercarriage is good. It's really good. Nice, airy pizza. I like the Roni cups.
Look at the oil on that thing, man.
Yep.
Flavor.
Good amount of oil on the top. This has always just been like my drunk pizza spot. So good. They also do a really good potato and cheese slice. I love that one. I don't know if it's at this location or the Queen Anne location. This is Seattle's like version of the Joe's, or I would say also Hot Mama's too, which is down the street. But it's the late night spot. We got the bars here, everything's here, Capitol Hill. That's enough said. This next spot is also in Capitol Hill on the row of bars on Olive Way. I used to live on this row, and they're known for the Sicilian style pizza. It's that square cut pizza. They also call it like a tomato pie, and it's just like really solid drunk food, honestly. I mean, even if you're sober like me, it's just really good. They really pay attention to the sauce here. It's not too thick. It's an airy dough. Lovely place. Like the place is really nice, good establishment. They got like the glass. The glass looks like the Pizza Hut glasses, you know what I'm talking about? Like that red crystally glass. It's really fun.
Square Sicilian pie. Now this is a pie that I used to make for family meal all the time. This is my kind of style. Oh wow. It's been a while, dude. Their sauce is good. They call it tomato pie for a reason. Like, they really care about the sauce, you can tell. I love like all the crispy edges on this. That's really nice.
So this is really thick, but it's still airy. Like it's thick and airy. It's hard to explain, but it's still got like the char to it. It's a good amount of sauce. It also comes pre-parmed. They already have parm on it for you. But I just love how saucy this is. And the sauce is actually good. I would love this with a drink, you know. They do a really good pickle back here, by the way. They did, yeah. I mean, overall, that spot's solid. The sauce is seasoned well. Really good tomato pie. Check out Dino's. Also, this right here.